Okay, so we're live with Heather Mills.
Hello.
And Heather is going to show us how to make an amazing vegan roast for Christmas.
Yes.
And I can't wait for this because I haven't done one for a long time. Haven't celebrated Christmas in a while, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Well, it's the cruelty, all of the cruelty. It just really gets me down. So
All
I'm
the
really
turkeys.
excited about this.
Yeah, no, this is for people that want to have a turkey-free Christmas and
Absolutely.
an animal-free Christmas. And also for those who want to educate themselves a bit more, who've got a vegan coming round, and some other members of the family will try it and actually go, oh, this is not so difficult.
To come and see this because you will not be able
But these
to
are
tell
happy
the difference.
pigs in blankets, because why they call them pigs in blanket, I've got no idea.
No,
Because
it's
when is a
awful.
pig happy in a blanket? When it's being killed.
Absolutely.
So these are the famous V-Bites rashers. Have been around for 28 years. Every time we change them, people complain. And this is a ready-to-eat sausage, which can also be heated up, that you can get on the alternative stores. And then we just roll them and then pop them in here and cook them for 20 minutes.
They're happy pigs in blankets.
Yeah, very happy, and they
I would
taste
say.
delicious. So
They do.
you'll surprise a load of people. So I'll pop that in the oven in a minute. I've rolled up some sage and onion balls,
Very nice.
which are, I like big balls. Don't know about you, but I basically picked off some sage
We can't
leaves.
take this woman anywhere, can
And
we?
we're live, So I just crisp a few to sprinkle on the top, which you'll see in a minute.
And I think for those who have just joined us, you know, this is Vegan Women's Club. This is our very first live. We are so excited to have our brilliant friend and ambassador, Heather Mills, who frequently cooks for like 100 people an amazing vegan spread. I think we could feed 100 people easily here. So we are all about showing you that you can have the most fabulous vegan-friendly Christmas. There's no other way to spend Christmas than to have a vegan Christmas.
Well, it's about peace and love.
Peace and love. It's
And that starts
goodwill.
on your plate, doesn't it?
Goodwill to all things, and that includes turkeys.
Yeah.
So everything here is completely vegan-friendly.
And talking about turkeys, we've got here. These are one of our oldest products at V-Bites.
I've not tasted this yet, so I'm excited about this
We've
one.
got vegan gammon, which is delicious. That's my favourite. But the most popular that we sell is the turkey roast, vegan turkey roast. So we've cut it into slices. So depending on how much time you've got, because the realism of having a family, cooking, all sorts of things, you can also just bake this in the oven, sliced, or you can put it in a pan and just turn it over. And then when you've got leftovers, you can just chop it up and use it for sandwiches and all sorts of things if you don't use it all. And this is the beef. And what I like to do with the beef is add in some Vegemite. Now, a lot of people call it Marmite, but Marmite, they say, is love or hate it. If you love it, then I absolutely smother it.
I've never tried this on the roast. Now, I've got to say, because obviously I go back a long way being vegan, so I've had these every single Christmas, apart from one where I made a mistake by buying something from a supermarket to try something, and it does not compare to V-Bites. So I've had this every day, I would say every Christmas for about 25 years.
Yeah.
So these are my firm
But you've
faves,
never covered
but
it.
never like this. I cannot wait. Let's have a nice close-up to the live so they can see all this
I'll bring it over, save you
richness.
moving it.
Yeah.
But basically,
Look at that.
I just cover it and then you wrap it in baking paper and cook it for about 45 minutes.
I've never
And this is fun for the kids to do, so to actually get them, because it's a bit like painting something. But you just smother the whole of it in the Vegemite or Marmite.
I heard a very alarming statistic today that actually at Christmas time around 10 million turkeys are killed.
Right, can we
That's
just
right.
stop and pause and think of
10
what
million.
Victoria's just said? Can you say it again, straight
Well,
to
I
the
heard
camera?
that statistic just today actually, that 10 million turkeys are killed just for Christmas.
But they're intensively farmed. They don't naturally procreate like that,
No, of course
which makes
not.
it worse. So they're only grown for people to eat at Christmas. So
I cannot even visualise what that would look like, and the fact that they're in terrible conditions. Yeah, I know a lot of fellow vegans who are watching this right now will be thinking it's really, really hard.
I know.
It's really hard.
Honestly.
So it's up to us to inspire people to think, let's try something different other than a murdered bird.
This is my little rescue dog, Jeffrey, and I really don't see him as any different to a turkey.
No.
He's my friend. They're my friends.
Oh, look, he's
and,
little.
There's no difference.
and he's after that.
I know he's been
after
looking at
that.
That's what he's been watching. I will
You're
wash my
after that,
hands by
aren't you?
now.
Oh, look
We'll
his
give
little
you a bit
face.
later. We'll be feeding all the dogs. She's got so many rescue dogs here. It's amazing. And I had a vegan dog for 18 years because people think dogs can't be vegan. But my Oliver passed away at 18 years old. He just fell asleep on his beanbag and he was never, ever ill. So dogs can be vegan, and especially when you've got yummy things for them to eat. So the whole point of creating this vegan meal is we can talk about all the animal issues, which we will, because we've got to talk about the facts. But if you don't have the solution, which is what V-Bites has done for 30 years, people don't transition. So if you're already vegan and you're just into quinoa and kale and lentils, brilliant. But if you're trying to convert people, this is what you convert the carnivores with. The happy pigs in blanket.
Happy, yes.
And what I'm going to do next is use some of this vegan honey. Now, it's not the kind of vegan honey that's just 100% sugar, which people have desperately tried to do because we need to, look after the bees. But it's pine needles, which is amazing, and it tastes fantastic.
It really does.
And there is a chalky sort of version of it as well, where you want that real sort of
nice
rich
creamy
honey. So what I'm going to do with this is just pour a little bit.
A spoon. Do you need a
Yeah.
spoon?
Should we have a nice spoon? Have you got?
We've got one,
there's
yeah.
one,
Here.
So just pour a little bit of this. It's really thick. I mean, look at it.
It's very thick.
So I'm going to have to...
That's Jeffrey.
And just coat the parsnips
Yeah.
with the honey.
And you know what? I feel that we don't feel our food enough,
really
do
happy.
we? So
Look,
I
it's
think
so
this is a
happy.
really nice way to connect with your food.
Are you a good boy?
If it is, if the honey's got a little bit thicker. And obviously we've got to say this is vegan honey. No bees were harmed. No bees were treated cruelly as they are in commercial, the honey industry.
Intensively farming, yeah.
Because it's not very nice at all, and Victoria and I are very passionate
We
about...
showcased the honey on Saturday at the vegan
Yeah,
fair, and
yeah.
all the people that tasted it said they could not believe.
Yeah.
They were like, "Are you sure this isn't honey?" And I'm like, "It
Yeah.
is absolutely not honey."
And
It's
But,
just honey."
we had
And the pine,
gasps.
and the pine needles
Yeah.
that you're using
Yes.
Yeah.
are basically the ones that have fallen to the ground, so you're not harming any
Absolutely.
trees
No.
or anything at
all
all.
natural, all delicious. You wouldn't know it's not honey.
But
to be
people
quite honest.
gasped. They were like, what?
I know. I really.
This
wish I
is
could film their
vegan.
faces, but I didn't want to. Be so bold to do that. But
Yeah.
it really does taste like honey.
And look, if you've got questions for Heather, for Victoria, for me, please
Actually,
pop
let
them
me have a
over.
look. I think one of the questions was, it could be anyone in time. If you were having someone for dinner, it can be someone that's alive or not alive. Who would you have for dinner? You could choose somebody.
Just anybody vegan. Preferably,
I
yeah.
want
Make
anybody
nice-
non-vegan so I can convert
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I
because
mean, I
this
have-
would convert them without.
Yeah, but who would you have? I would just want loads of
I want
animals
the
around that we're
suffragettes.
eating.
Suffragettes, because for me, they've
Ah,
given
brilliant.
us so much.
That's a good one.
And that's why we have the rights that we have today.
Yeah.
And we've started Vegan Women's Club, and without the suffragettes, we probably wouldn't have been able to do that.
No, that's
So,
lovely.
My rescue chickens are all named after the suffragettes, the 4 chickens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I love that. So that's probably Emily Pankhurst.
Ooh, that's all right, keep going.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so cheesy.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get that?
No, I've got it, You keep talking, tell us the rest of your story.
Yes, I know, but I would have Emily Pankhurst for dinner. I think she's an amazing, strong woman, and I love strong women.
Yeah.
They inspire me to be better. And but But yeah, we wouldn't have the rights that we have today unless...
And you know what? In Britain right now, for the first time in 30 years, the women now have 53% of the vote. So this is the time that you can vote for what's right.
Absolutely.
Whereas before they just voted for what their family influenced them or their partners
I've done that in the past, if I'm honest with you, but I've learned now.
Yeah.
Actually, it was you that helped me learn that. You pointed
Was
that out to me.
53%, and when people say I'm just not going to bother voting, well then you're not going to create change, are you?
No.
Now, these are my roast potatoes.
Oh, wow.
Which,
now, you've done these a special way. They do look crispy, don't they?
So what I do always, and it's really worth doing it, is these are the shallots roasted.
Nice.
So I put in whole shallots. I'm no good with garlic and onion, but if you are, throw those shallots in to roast with the potatoes at the same time, and they really soften down, they're beautiful. And then with the potatoes, you parboil them for 15 minutes, just so the outside of the potato gets crispy. And then...
I've been doing it all wrong, Heather.
Wait, you probably do...
yours, they look better than mine.
What do yours look like?
Well, no, they look good, but they look really good. And without my glasses, those shallots actually look like potatoes to me.
Yeah, I thought they were
Well, because you just roast them. You see how soft they are, look.
Yeah.
So they just mush down
I
completely.
wasn't part boiling, and I wasn't doing what you did earlier with the fluffing.
So can I say as well, because we've got messages coming in, I've got messages, we've got messages coming out of our ears and our eyes, and we're really buzzing, and thank you for watching, thank you for being there, thank you for supporting Vegan Women's Club. Share this video, thank you for supporting alternative stores. Now, our lovely friend and our fellow ambassador, Jasmine Harmon, has sent in some top tips. So shall I read out some top tips from Jasmine? So,
hey, Jasmine.
So, hello, Jasmine. We love you.
Hello, Jasmine.
We love you. Messaging in from Spain. So, when we get together for Christmas, we always make far too much food. And it's great because the whole family is either veggie or vegan. So we just do everything vegan. And then everyone gets to enjoy amazing food. And that just absolutely makes sense.
It's inclusive.
Yeah.
It's the one group of inclusive food. Like, everybody can eat this.
Of course, and they will want to as well.
Well, they will.
They'll come back for seconds and thirds.
And I think we need to film with Jasmine because I want to try Jasmine Harmon from A Place in the Sun. Lovely, passionate vegan.
I actually cooked for her at my sister's house in Spain. And she loved it. So that was, we had a lot of fun. She's got a huge dog.
She needs to cook for us now and make us her creamy leek and mushrooms. It wouldn't be Christmas without them. That sounds nice.
Lovely.
I want that recipe.
We don't have that recipe today, but we do have
Other brilliant recipes.
This is just literally boiled and mashed swede, mixed with vegan butter and a little bit of salt. And I like to keep it quite chunky. You can puree it down to just smoothness. Yeah.
That's very nice. I think we should have
Try
a
bit of the crispy.
I love the crispy
bits.
bits. Can I just my fingers?
Yeah.
Those potatoes
Wow.
are lovely.
Yeah.
Oh
Try a bit of the crispy
my
bits
gosh, that's so
with the
crispy.
onion and that. They're great, aren't they?
Oh my God, that's so nice.
And that's from the scoring. That comes
I had
from the
no
scoring.
idea.
It's really crispy, tasty.
I'm going to give it a new name because I like fluffing.
You be careful with that
Cheers.
word.
Well, I would like to raise a glass to everybody watching. Thank you again for supporting Vegan Women's Club and happy Vegan Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's your drink,
Let me try
Heather?
that.
There's yours.
Cheers.
I haven't tried it.
Cheers.
Oh, actually, that's really
Really nice.
nice.
It's not bad at all.
It's quite sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not bad at all. 'Cause
Vegan.
normally they just taste like apple juice.
No, that's
So,
lovely.
but that's not bad at all. But this is the V-Bites cranberry cheese, and this is one of our lovely northern families that make nut cheese. So if you haven't got a nut allergy, Tyne Cheese make these gorgeous artisan cheeses, and then V-Bites makes this cranberry cheese, pepper jack, and lots of other different cheeses. But Tyne Cheese is fabulous. If you don't have a nut allergy, it's
The cranberry
absolutely
one's delicious.
delicious.
Cranberry one
Yeah.
is a firm
Everyone
fave.
goes
Very
nuts on that.
nice.
Right. Because we're not Nigella Lawson with 1,000 crew and staff. Excuse the
Yeah, we did do this ourselves.
Yes, excuse the mess.
This is
But,
real life.
We understand you can't just go from steak to broccoli overnight, so that's why we do the replacements. It's a bit like taking someone off heroin and giving them the methadone. This is the methadone. And then once you get them taste buds, everything changing, then you get them to the quinoa, the kale, all of that. And finally, on that note, no bloat, for people who really have bad allergies, have this in your kitchen all the time, because if you get someone that comes round, you can just literally open it and add hot water. So if you can pop the kettle on, then we can show people without any gut intolerances can use no bloat, but you can keep it in your bag. But just having it in the cupboard, it's freeze dried, which is the most expensive way of retaining nutrients. And it basically, you add hot water, you reseal it, it's ready in 8 minutes. And if you've got anyone with serious allergies, you know they're going to get something to eat, because I had that issue for many, many years, and I'd go around people's houses and I couldn't eat anything. Yeah. So came up with this, so that it gave us a way of sitting at the table together. And then the other thing that we should talk about is why people continue to eat animals is very much because they're emotionally connected to an enjoyment with their family when they were younger. So getting together to have the Sunday roast, getting together to have the turkey is an emotional thing. So it's therapy, moving them off that emotion and realising it's okay not to have half a carcass, 50 pounds of cream and 20 eggs in something. You can actually create. And I'm glad to see on MasterChef that they are starting to show more plant-based things. But I'm really surprised when they go, oh, you've managed to make a mushroom taste quite meaty. So just keep playing with it and you can create some absolutely fabulous things.
Just going back to the eggs, I have 4 rescue chickens, and anyone that knows chickens will know how loving they are. And they run up to me, they love to be cuddled by chickens. They love to be, just like little Jeffrey here. They really love, I had no idea that they love to be cuddled, but they do. They love to be stroked.
They all have feelings and emotions. And in Britain, we ram them in these tiny intensive farms. We clip their beaks so they don't peck each other from distress, and we amputate their feet. Now, I've only got one leg. It's not a nice feeling to have your leg chopped off. So they just literally clip them as if they're got no feelings.
Well, Jeffrey comes with me, don't you, Jeffrey?
You're very chill, don't you, Jeffrey?
He goes in with the chickens and helps me. Yeah. You're a very good boy, aren't you?
We
but I think,
animals.
it really is. It's like the milk matrix. Do you want to take the blue pill? Do you want to take the red pill? Do you want to know the truth? And Heather and I and Victoria, we are such big fans of Viva, of Juliette Galatly. She's an inspiration to all of us. And she's done all the hard work. Viva have done the undercover investigations. They've got the knowledge. So if that's something that you want to investigate further, really got to recommend going to the Viva website.
Yeah. And it's about facing the truth. But when you're introducing somebody new to it, everyone is either connected to animals or the planet or their health. So just work out what is it that matters to them, and then explain it, and however you can help them convert, that's the way it needs to be done. Because in the beginning I was like, this is terrible, and it just used to make people put their heads under the parapet. So the reason I created food was because it made them happy, and then they would eat the food and then slowly go, oh, actually this tastes really good, and become vegan just through food. However you can get them to become vegan, do it. And some people love animals, but others don't. Some people really don't love animals. It's quite amazing. They haven't made that connection. And
really
it can
strange.
be people that were always, could be someone that was bitten by a dog when they were little, and they've got that fear of animals. So it's important to understand the psychological reasons why people don't connect to certain things. But no environmentalist can say they're environmental if they're not vegan. That's what fascinates me. You cannot say you care about the planet, but you still do the biggest thing to destroy the planet, which is the consumption of meat and dairy. But a lot of vegans say, oh, and when you look at the cycle, vegans go nuts buying Easter Christmas, used to be January. Now they're going in supermarkets during the year and then leaving 4 or 5 gaps in business. So that means the ethical online stores won't continue to stay open unless you start supporting them now. And I'm serious about it. You know, 70 odd businesses in the vegan sector have gone under because of lack of support, because they've gone and bought private label from supermarkets,
really
which doesn't
is.
go to any company.
Use it or lose it.
Yeah.
Alternative stores, Veg Fest,
Yeah.
Vegan Women's Club. I mean, we're brand new and, you know, it's very, very exciting. However, if we don't support the independent vegan businesses, the independent vegan charities, you know, we won't have them in the future. And that I don't want to be beholden to supermarkets.
No, of
I
course
really
not.
don't.
And somebody said to me recently, oh, what about the speed? I want everything really quick. And I said, actually, and I'm not just saying this, when I ordered from the alternative store, it arrived the next day.
Yeah,
It was really
yeah, I have
fast.
mine, yeah.
So a lot of people are, oh my gosh, I need it now. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't actually take that long.
Yeah,
So,
but we do it immediately. It's down to the courier company. So
Yeah,
right now,
of
because of
course.
Christmas,
Yeah.
sometimes it can take 2 or 3 days. But during the rest of the year, it's just next day delivery.
plan ahead a little
And even
bit.
if you're a
That's it,
small
yeah.
restaurant or a cafe, you haven't got much room. We deliver 5 kilogram to 30 kilogram boxes straight to your door each day. With
Yeah.
we got 2,000 products from lots of family businesses. You know, like this tiny cheese comes in a gorgeous platter
Yeah.
of all the lovely cheeses. Now that's wonderful, as you've seen on the cheese board for Christmas. And then we've got, you know, magpie pies. We've got Jevons chocolates, which we
Yes,
love. They're
yes.
so popular.
We love
We
you,
ran out of
Jevons.
them, so we've got some of the Bouger chocolates.
Yeah.
We've also got this hot chocolate that I love, which is the
Oh.
Bouger hot
Haven't
chocolate
tried
on the
that.
alternative stores.
I think I might have
And
that
at the
tonight.
end, I'll give you that before you go to bed.
Yeah, thank you.
And then you just mix that with your favourite milk or hot water. I like to do it with rice milk. And then I add some of the Dandy's marshmallows.
Oh.
And if I'm really naughty, then I overindulge and I put in some of the
Oh,
vegan
that's
chocolate
naughty
things on
now.
the top. And then and these are all available on the alternative stores.
I had no
And
idea
then
you were
this
so naughty.
heavenly, very naughty.
I actually thought you were like super strict healthy, but there she is eating all
I
these
know,
naughty
no.
things.
But the whole thing is it's about moderation.
Yeah.
People see me eating chips and roast potatoes,
Yeah.
but I'm not eating them all day, every
No,
day, and I'm
yeah.
really, really active. So, and plant-based food is just really easy to digest.
It's
It's
really
not sitting
good.
putrefying
no,
your colon.
of course.
And that's
Yeah.
why we have to change.
We've
It's
got
great.
ovens
And I
here, we've got
see
air
how-
fryers there, we've been cooking
bring them.
here. We want to open the Vegan Women's Club Cafe.
Oh, I think we should, Karen.
Head chef is Heather, of course.
Well, I'm the, what did you call me earlier? Sous chef.
We are sous
Yeah.
chefs.
I'm a sous chef.
I'm a sous
I
chef
didn't know what that meant.
with
so
an injury as well. So
You've got an injury.
We've really
I
been
burnt
working
myself
hard.
earlier, but you know.
This is what I've got to deal with. This is what I've got to deal
amateurs.
with. But try. It's a bit hot.
Is it a bit
but
hot?
you
I think
can
I think I'll burn my tongue if I
how
had that.
nice and crispy
It
these
is
are.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
Try one of those.
Yeah. Is it?
Just eat
Is it really
like
hot?
that. And just chew on them. They're delicious. I'll show it more to
That
the
is
camera.
absolutely
But this is just in an air
delicious.
fryer. Or if
I
you
know I'm
haven't
gonna
got an
get it
air
all in my
fryer, you
teeth
just
and
put them in
stuff,
the
though.
oven for 25
Put it
minutes.
there.
But you can hear it crisping away.
It's the tamari sauce, isn't it? And
Yeah,
just these things
tomato or
add.
soy, whatever
add
suits.
Green tea.
Yes.
Just sprinkle it on there.
You have to sip
No,
some
I've got
water.
green teeth apparently.
She's got green tea.
Better than meat teeth.
Absolutely. Green teeth are better
Green
than meat
tea,
for
exactly.
sure.
Exactly. So have you got a little bowl or a dish I can use to pour this
of
into
course.
to show people how quickly
Absolutely.
they
And
can
I think-
have? Then
well-
there's no excuse when you're driving and you go, oh, there's nothing there, so I had a cheese sandwich. No, you don't have to do that. You just need to have a flask of
And that was
water.
my downfall, though. I wasn't driving around, but I was so busy. I've got to do this. I've got to do
Yeah.
that.
And then you
but
eat
now
rubbish.
I've got yeah, and then I think, oh, I'm so uncomfortable after that sandwich or that toast. But I've been having these for my lunch every day. I
Yeah.
think day 4, and just to not have that feeling where I'm in pain
Yeah.
because I've actually been a bit poorly, which I'm never ill. So I've not had big meals. I've
There's
been
a lot of
having
bugs
this.
going around.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine. I'm vegan, so I'm never ill. But this has really helped me.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed, because Peter Egan and I were talking about it at the Plant-Based Treaty event where we were on the stage together, talking about no bloat, as you do. And what we noticed is we had this food, but we felt all right. And then you kind of feel like you're satisfied.
Yeah, it's very
satiating. You're not hungry like 2 hours
I'll show it.
later.
I'll bring it to the camera.
Yeah.
So basically, this is the pasta lentil quinoa dish. Now, a lot of FODMAPs, for people that are suffering, 40% of this UK is living off PBIs and Gaviscon because of mainly garlic and onion fructans, but some mannitols. If you haven't got an intolerant, eat every plant-based thing that you can. But you can see it's real food. And so the other good thing about no bloat is that if you don't have any gut issues, it still tastes delicious.
It's still nice.
But
yeah,
you can
it's
add
lovely.
on the proteins. Like, people just love all the vegan chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Now, these are basically covered in rice flour and chickpea flour. So, and they're high protein, and we just bake them, so they're not really oily. So you can add them on as extra protein on the side.
What I want to talk about with our viewer for a moment is because, you know, we've launched, Victoria's brilliant idea, and she said if I don't work with her on this, she is going to beat me up.
I will.
Literally. And we're buzzing. We're putting everything into Vegan Women's Club.
Really are.
We were so lucky. We had Heather at our launch event. We had the most brilliant atmosphere. It was fantastic.
We've got another one next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. We've got Tom Ward, the amazing vegan comedian.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fabulous. So do join us. We'll send you links afterwards for that.
Tickets have been flying out. I mean, for our launch event, we thought we'd have 50 women if we were lucky. We had well over 200. Oh my God, Heather, what are you doing? What's she doing in there?
Checking.
Oh, that looks good.
She's not
Checking
stopped.
the food.
But
That looks good.
but yeah, Vegan Women's Club, we're bringing you these lives. If you can actually deal with us doing these lives, all about having some good fun, all about a positive vegan message with Victoria and I and our wonderful ambassador Heather, who has brought us
Happy pigs.
Yeah, that's the gravy
Happy-
over there.
That's a happy, yes. The big gravy I'll show you a bit later.
I'm going to throw another question in the mix from Chef Day Radley, who's one of our members. We love you, Chef Day, who's coming next week as well. So she wants to ask, now this is off topic a touch, in your opinion, what is the one character trait a female entrepreneur should cultivate in themselves? What trait should a female entrepreneur, because we've got so many entrepreneurs, solopreneurs.
Well, the most
Vegan Women's
the
Club.
most important thing is to understand your craft and what you're doing, and you need to learn that, and not just, or you need to pay the price of starting from scratch, like I did when I first did the V-Bites Cafe. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I bought way too much broccoli. I thought the whole world wants to eat 5,000 broccolis like me. So I made all those mistakes, but there's costs to that. So if I reflected on the mistakes I made, I would have gone and worked in a restaurant for 3 years.
Yeah.
First, not just dive in and go, we need vegan restaurants because there's nothing around. And so it's basically understanding your craft, being confident and really sticking, and being ready to risk everything like I did, where you just give everything. You know, I sold my house to make it work. I did absolutely everything to just keep going. So you've got to work out, are you an entrepreneur or are you someone that is part of a team to support an entrepreneur? Because entrepreneurs can't do it by themselves. It's a team, but you can't put a round peg or a square peg in a round hole. So understand who you are, and the best trait is to understand your craft and then be really confident.
I love that. That's fantastic. Hope you like that answer, Chef Day. Anything to add, Victoria?
Just perseverance. Never stop. Keep going. You're going to have good days.
Yeah.
You're going to have bad days.
Yeah.
Just keep on going.
Yeah.
And join a community like this with the Vegan Women's Club.
Absolutely. Find your tribe.
We found each other 25, 30 years ago, and Juliet as well.
Yeah.
And then you introduced me to Victoria. And it was like, it just makes you feel less isolated. Because when you're the boss of a company, no matter how close you are to your staff, which I'm very close because they've been with us like 10 to 20 years, you're still the boss. All the pressure's on you. And you still have to remain calm even when Rome is crumbling. So it's really, keep calm, Captain Mannering. You know what I mean? That is probably the most important thing.
Keep calm.
And
Be
think
calm.
before you speak. Take a deep breath when you want to wring someone's neck because they've messed up the entire production line. So you have to, because none of us are perfect.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
I mean,
definitely
look
not.
at you
Yeah.
cutting your finger off and
I know.
burning yourself.
Burning myself.
You know,
Absolutely. We
and
just
then
need you to
not
do
being
something
able to
now.
help me. So yeah, just looking pretty. You know. So
And I think it's find your tribe,
Tribe.
and
Yeah.
Vegan Women's Club
Yeah.
have got your back.
Yeah.
You know, whether
Absolutely.
it's friends, whether it's networking.
Non-judgmental. I can't speak.
Yeah, non-judgmental.
Non-judgmental
She's had
space.
too much non-alcoholic wine.
Is this alcohol?
Well, no, it's not. It's not.
I can't speak.
But I think it is. It's finding your people,
Yeah.
and that connection you have with another vegan woman just blows my mind.
It is. I love
I
that.
love
and
it.
also
being around
staying
other
open to
vegans.
help educate and convert people.
Absolutely.
And you know,
absolutely.
because you weren't vegan from birth, neither was I,
No.
I
neither
was
were
6
you.
when I went vegetarian, and I've been
Yeah.
vegan 22 years.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't know about the dairy industry. I had
And my
no idea.
sister was veggie way before I was, and I thought she was nuts when she was
Yeah.
15. I was like everyone else.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get your protein?
We're not nuts at all.
But-
we just realise that.
Yeah,
Dogs
but we
dogs,
need to
chickens,
have
pigs are all
some
the same.
patience to try and educate people, and we need to make it as simple as possible by showing them you can
Yeah.
have yummy food, you don't need to feel restricted about anything, and you can have endless energy, which is really
But
important.
we haven't stopped.
And you minimise your
drove them-
chances of getting colds and flus and things.
I never get
I
colds.
haven't had it because
I
you don't have
never
dairy.
get
Neither do I.
colds. I'm never ill.
Touch wood.
Touch wood.
Not in 30
I'm never
years.
sick. No.
And anyone out there that sees people with acne, if you get to talk to them quietly, not in front of other people.
I don't get
it's.
acne,
I
sorry.
used to have it really bad until I gave up dairy when I was 25. So
I think dairy is scary.
it really is.
It really
for
is
many reasons,
scary.
and especially now it's so pumped with antibiotic,
And I
and
feel
all our
so
kids
sorry.
are getting sick.
People, right? You're never going to believe this. Some people just think there is milk from a cow, and I think how restrictive, how boring. Because there's almond milk, there's rice milk, there's soya milk, there's oat milk, there's hemp milk. There's so many. It must be so boring if you
And
just
that
have the
milk
milk
from a cow is for its
cow.
babies. So
Exactly.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
why are we not having rat milk? You know, what's the difference? That's how mad it is.
Absolutely.
And it's full of.
Hold on a minute. I just got to milk my rat.
Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Round up and then present some
Yeah,
pictures on
absolutely.
your
So I
post
think-
afterwards.
Let's have a little
But
cheers.
cheers. Thank you for inviting me in your home.
Oh no, thank you. This
I've
has
done
been
the
an
cooking,
education.
so I like that you love washing up. You heard it from her. I haven't just left her with the washing up. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you for supporting Vegan Women's Club.
Yeah.
And we wish you a very merry vegan
Christmas.
Christmas.
Save the turkeys.
Thank you for joining our
Cheers.
first live.
Bye.
Bye. Oh.
Hello. He wants to eat the vegan food, so we'll give him a little treat because it's not going to do him any harm. But thanks for watching. This is our vegan feast, cruelty-free, and if you learn it, you can convert all your family. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry